Shaka, welcome to your next version, your next episode in your momentum series for the year. I hope you're doing what you ought to do. I hope you're pushing. I hope you're taking time to be grateful and doing all those important things that help you to become a better persuader, a better person at getting to your goals. Guess what? At Intelligent Performance International, our number one desire is for you to not only achieve your goals, but to enjoy the journey, to enjoy the process. My name is Coach Phill, as usual, coming to you every week. Once a week, we come to you to share with you what is working, what do we share with our clients, what do we learn from talking to high performance or to high performers. Most importantly, what do you need to know to become better? In this week, we want to talk about how you can keep winning. Guess what? This life is about you getting out there and making things happen. How do you keep winning this race of life? How do you keep winning to make sure that you are progressing, to make sure that you are living the life that you deserve? Because we all know that we deserve a life of vibrancy, a life of great love, a life of happiness, a life of wealth. And one of the ways to continue winning is to follow a certain recipe, a certain procedure. And today I want to share with you about 5 points that will help you to keep winning. Number 1, you must create a winning morning routine. I have spoken about it. I will continue to talk about it until we get it. All great performers have a great morning routine. And when you look at the way the world is moving now, everybody is taking time to meditate. Everybody is taking time to go inside and prepare themselves for a great day by meditating. There's so many, I think it is now going, in terms of, it is a boom in terms of the amount of information on meditation, on the mind, on mindfulness and all that stuff. It is not a coincidence that stuff is becoming aware. Guess what? The people in the eastern part of the world have been practicing this stuff for years, for ages. It is just that some of us are just beginning to get to know it. So get a winning morning routine, because when you win in the morning, say it, you win for the day. When you win in the morning, you win for the day. Take time in the morning to prepare yourself to create a great foundation from which you then spring to go and have a better day. My morning routine: get up in the morning, pray, be grateful. I don't know what you believe in, whatever you believe in, get down on your knees or whatever you do, be grateful. Be thankful for whatever it is that God has been able to bless you with. After that, do your meditation. I am a great fan of 2 kinds of meditation. There's one by a lady, I think she's called Rachel. It's called the Smile Meditation. Beautiful, beautiful meditation to start a day. And then the other one is by Vision Lekani of Mind Valley. It's, the 6-phase meditation. Beautiful to get your day sorted out. So when you get out there, you've already, set your mind on what is going to happen. There's this saying, good old saying, which goes, as a man thinketh, so is he. One of the principles in that is that you're able to decide in your mind the kind of day you want to have. And somehow every time you do it, the day goes on to be a great day. So get up in the morning, pray, do your meditation, then journal. There's nothing as beautiful as, you begin to write down, take stuff from the mind and put it on paper. It gives you clarity. It helps you to be able to, to clarify your thinking. So when you get out during the day, you're on fire. Not only do you have clarity, but you have a fresher mind and it's full of ideas. Then get out and do whatever you want to do. I know that most of the guys will, after doing that, they'll either study, do personal development reading for half an hour or an hour, and then they'll do exercise. And then by the time they get to the office, they are so far in terms of achievement than many people who haven't been able to do that. So get a winning mindset. A winning morning routine, ladies and gentlemen. Number 2, consistently check in on your number 1 thing. Your number 1 mission. What is your purpose in life? Consistently, during your journaling, wherever, check in and say, where am I at? Where am I at in my desire to create wealth? Where am I at in my desire to live a happy life? Where am I at in my desire to have great relationships? Consistently check into your number 1 thing, your mission, because that keeps you grounded, that keeps you moving. That will tell you, hey, where am I at? Am I moving as fast as I should? Where have I gone off track? What do I need to do to kind of course correct so that I can keep moving and keep enjoying myself? Next, you got to focus on creating an empowering environment. Yes, some of this stuff is repeated, but there's nothing as important as creating an empowering environment. Get rid of negative people. Get rid of, the TV that takes you away from time with the family. Get rid of people who do not give you, lift up. Get rid of the stuff that doesn't build you. That environment is crucial. Because if you want to keep winning, you got to be creating a winning environment. Why do you think great football players go into a camp and all they do is they eat, think, breathe, drive? Everything is about football. Why? For them to keep winning, they got to remain in an environment that supports them. It's the same thing with you. You want to get great results in life. You want to keep winning, which I hope you're doing because it is momentum 2017. You want to keep winning. You got to create a great environment. Do whatever it takes. I always say, are you willing to settle for a crappy environment simply because you're afraid to tell somebody exactly how you feel? To sacrifice your dreams? I don't think so. You are more important than anything else. So create a winning environment. Focus on creating that kind of environment which supports you to be better. Next, build a great team around you. Build a great environment around you. Now, when I talk about this, people think, "Oh, coach, are you talking about a company?" Or no. Build a great team around you. Do you have the people who help you at home? Do they understand you? Do they understand what is required? I always say that if the team around you at home do not understand your mission, they won't be able to serve you as well as they should. I demand excellence from the people at my house. Why? It is important they understand that they have to be at their best to support me to be able to get to where I need to get. Everybody at my house understands that, and I hope you do the same thing. I want my dogs to know I'm on a mission. I want them to know they got to do their part. I want everybody around me to know, guess what? There's a place that this man is going to, and he will get there. He will continue winning, and everybody else will be benefiting. So make sure you create a great team. Next, build or be consistent, not build. Be consistently on guard of your mind. Now, this is important. I want you to listen to me very carefully. There's nothing as important as guarding your mind against what comes in, against the negative stuff, against what the media wants us to see, all the negative crap out there. Consistently guard your mind on who are you, who says it? I forget the gentleman, but he said, don't allow any thought in your mind unless it pays premium rent. Think about it. What is premium rent? For me, premium rent is $1,000. If the idea you give me is not $1,000, it doesn't stick up there. Why? I want only thoughts that are going to build me. Be on guard in terms of what you take in, what you don't take in. Recently, I was listening to a podcast. I think it was JLD, and he said he was interviewing some guy who said, "Listen, I don't read negative feedback from my clients. I do trainings for 10, 20, 30, 40,000 people, but I do not read the negative feedback." Why? Especially if I'm in the middle of a session, I can't take that stuff on because it will affect my ability to serve. It will affect my state. Therefore, I'll be thinking, "Oh my God, what are they thinking?" Then I get off my mission and I fail to serve as well as I could. Therefore, I stop winning. What am I saying? Consistently be on guard. What comes in? What do you allow to think about? Who do you allow? Whose advice do you take? Whose opinion do you take? I keep telling people, my opinion of you has got nothing to do with you. It's none of your business. What I think about you doesn't have anything to do with you unless you allow me to affect you. So there you go. Be on guard. You want to keep winning? Be on guard. Decide what comes in and what doesn't come in. And next, believe that you can make it happen. If something is humanly possible, then you are capable of doing it. Are you going to get some setbacks? Yes. Are you going to fall down? Yes. It is not how hard you fall. It is how fast you get up. Are you going to get situations where, things are not going to go your way? Of course. That is what life is about. But guess what? You got to believe you can make it. And somehow in belief, you'll find the energy. You'll find the strength. You'll find the determination to get up and fight another day, to get up and win another day. Because guess what? In believing, that is where the true essence of who you are comes up. So there you go. As I finish off, I'll finish off with the last one. Celebrate the small wins. Every day, find time to write down what you did today, what you want, and find a way to celebrate. I find sometimes when I'm celebrating, I call my good old friend Cobers, or I would just call my son and just say, "Hey, you know what? I had a brilliant day today." Why? There's a joy in celebrating the small wins, because the more you celebrate the smaller wins, they get better, they get bigger, they get bigger, they get bigger, and before you know it, boom, not only are you celebrating all the time, you create a good feel factor 24/7, because you are winning all the time. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, always a pleasure to come to you. Keep the momentum going. Most importantly, live strong, live with passion, and know you have the audacity to live life on your terms. I love you very much. I shall see you on the other side. Boom shaka.